Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. My name is Count Frossetsia. And yes, today we have a match that is coming back from the dead, because yesterday we had a game that, wait, let me think. Just a second, I'm trying to brain here. This was a game that we gave out, and unfortunately there was really no way for us to tell very well that there was an issue with some of the setup. So, we opted, I'll go ahead and take the blame or the fall or whatever. I opted to say, nah, we're going to go ahead and call this a rematch. So we are going to have a new game. Who is giving it out? Well, everybody, as much as we love Liz, I miss you, and don't feel bad about the game. There's really nothing you could have done, okay? It's not your fault. But I guess Liz is a little bit busy, so let's have NPC come join us. NPC, let's chat. Hello there.
Hey there, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited that we have this rematch happening so quickly. You know, the players played yesterday. Yeah. Sorry. What were my words? Okay.
Oh, trust me, I've lost my words quite a few times.
Where'd they go? Like, I need to eat more words so that I can have them at my disposal whenever I need. Someone get me some edible dictionaries. I'll just eat right through them. NPC, yeah, what game do we have today from you?
I have to say, I am just too excited for this. I have been wanting this for the longest time, and now I finally get to have it.
I really like this one, too. I think we've had it in Ku5ogrande before, but not recently.
I think it was the first Ku5ogrande, and it's never appeared ever since.
I think you're right, yeah.
But it's for good reason.
Okay, so the whole theme this round is definitely bad sound and bad audio. I don't think this game is really known by most people for the audio, but it definitely works.
Yeah, it definitely works for our, round, because people really don't listen to the audio. They don't think of audio as the worst thing about this game, but it's different. Yeah. It's just like the least offensive thing amongst a bunch of offensive stuff.
So what is it? Give me
the Uncanny X-Men on NES.
Oh, I'm so happy. I am so irrationally happy.
I am so happy for this too.
Like, I've definitely wanted to see this come back in Ku5ogrande. It's been way too long. And simply put, I'm not sure the players will understand what's going on for good. 5 minutes at least.
I fully expect somebody to be saying, there might be an issue with this game, and we'll be like, nope, that's how it's supposed to work.
Well, I mean, the issue is that it was released. The issue is that LJN decided it was good enough to ship.
Yeah, I mean, this should have been in bunch games category.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. This would be bad for a bunch game. Like, this is definitely better than Tag and Dragon. Or, no, worse. This is worse than Tag and Dragon, okay? Easily.
I was about to say, this definitely is worse than Tag and Dragon.
Yeah, can you imagine them trying to ship it through bunch games and bunch games? What would they say? They're like, I don't know. A little low quality for us. Like, seriously, if you've never seen this game, get excited. It is a train wreck and a half. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people know this game because AVGN did a video way long ago for this game, and let's just say that while some of the games I don't think deserve the reputation that they got from him, like Lester the Unlikely, I think that is actually a decent-ish game. Kuso, yes, but decent. This one deserves it.
This one absolutely deserves it.
It's bad.
we're just holding back because we want everybody to just see why it's so bad.
I believe that the game is also a little bit non-linear. Are you having them go in a specific order?
Yes, there is a specific order of levels they're supposed to go in so that we can monitor, because 3 of the 4 areas are pretty much mazes. So, yeah, I can pretty much tell what, maze they're going to be going through. But I'm pretty sure they're also going to hate a few other things about this game, so I'm just ready to talk about it. I'm ready for the pain.
Oh yeah. Now everybody who's saying that AVGN hated or Mick Kids, I mean, he's done videos about good games and has complained about them as well. Like, I don't know, the whole shtick is that he plays games and gets angry. That's what he does. And trust me, he got angry with this one.
He also got angry with Silver Surfer.
Yeah, Silver Surfer, like, the music it's a little bit too difficult, I'd say, but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, the music is probably the main redeemable quality of that. Nothing you can really say other than that.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for both of the players to be ready. Are they going to be playing the practice stage or just starting with Future City Street Fight?
Future City Street Fight. If you take a look, I've given them an order. It's going to be Future City Street Fight, Search and Destroy, Battle Through a Living Starship, and then Subterranean Confrontation, because Subterranean Confrontation is the worst.
Oh, baby. Okay, I'm just waiting for Meta Knight to respond. I saw him flipping through the various options here, but apparently not looking at Discord. There we go.
Oh.
Everybody get all of your X-Men emotes ready. What specifically do you think would be good for them?
I really don't know, because there's nothing that really speaks out of this game.
If you have emotes that you really don't know what they are, you can spam those. What?
Do you have computer discs?
Yeah, computer discs. Emotes that you're not sure what they are, but for some reason they're in your list, like those. Yeah, Mike. Electricity is X-Men.
Laser beams. Laser beams. That's a great one.
Arms. I don't know what that is, Carl. So that's appropriate. Trust me, we're gonna have a lot of confusion. As soon as I see movement in the first stage, by the way, I will be starting our timer. Oh, this music's a jam.
So, yeah. So if you
no. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, forced 2-player mode.
Yep, you have a computer player helping you out, and by helping, I mean existing.
Yeah. The first thing you want to do is kill off player 2.
Yeah, is there player 2 Cyclops in this case?
You get to choose what your second player is. Well, you don't have to be forced.
Who's playing who?
Who's playing
I can't tell if they're Cyclops or if they're Wolverine. Okay, I think both of them opted for Wolverine.
Here's the thing: the first character you pick, is the one that you're playing. Yeah, this is gonna be. Oh, jeez.
This is not a good game.
2 more people.
So what happens if they get a full game over? Do they have to start with the first level that you gave them, or are they?
Yeah, they have to start. They have to start because in order to access the 5th level, you have to beat the first 4 levels.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen.
Well, no, it's not, because the 4th level exists. So. It's like, I have actually given a lot of time to this as far as wanting to, think about speedrunning it, but it is just so evil.
I love it.
So,
do you speedrun this? Well, I thought about it.
I'm still thinking about it.
If you do, I'll watch once or twice and then be like, wow, NPC.
Watch my suffering. So the first thing, only one character that you ever want to play, and that is Nightcrawler. And that's because Nightcrawler can walk through walls. The bad thing about that, though, is that going through walls eats up your energy.
Yeah, also I'd say that while that's good to walk through walls, if he dies, guess what? You're just out of Nightcrawler for the rest of your playthrough.
And that's why the speed run is so hard, because if you lose Nightcrawler, then that's the end of your run.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that doesn't sound particularly marathon safe to go Nightcrawler.
Well, hypothetically, there is a code to bring your characters back, but of course, yeah, we're not giving our players that option.
Yeah, the thing is, Nightcrawler does not have a ranged attack, which in some cases may matter quite a bit. But honestly, if the ability to run through walls is more important than the ability to, actually fight, then whatever, big deal.
Well, hypothetically, what you can do is you can play 2-player and then kill off 1 player and then use the other player and just keep running through. It's an option, but it, requires having to use both controllers.
Big deal. You use one controller for like 5 seconds and then they're dead. You die pretty quickly in this game, let me just say.
Yeah, and the one sad thing is that all these levels are mazes, so you need to know the right way to go.
Larisha kind of got pinballed a little bit.
Okay, and I think now would be a good time to go over the power-ups that you get in this game. So the lightning bolt kills all the enemies on the screen. The E is energy, which refills your health. The magnet will keep you stalled for like a few seconds, which isn't what you want to do, so you never want to grab that. And then the worm thingy grants you invulnerability for a few seconds.
Yeah, and that is actually really helpful in some places. By the way, let me go ahead and bring a little bit of a lore dump to you.
Oh, baby.
The entire human race is in danger! Magneto and his band of evil henchmen are on the rampage and nothing can stop them, except for you, Professor Xavier and your Uncanny X-Men. Working with Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Iceman, you select the best attack team for each battle based on their combination of superhuman skills. Cerebro, your advanced computer system, will display the different missions, all of which... I'm sorry, I'm just imagining this advanced computer. All it does is display 4 lines of text. Okay. Cerebro, your advanced computer system will display the different missions, all of which must be completed in order to accomplish your ultimate goal, the defeat of Magneto. Yeah, there we go. So there's your story.
As Kate has pointed out, those are Magneto's magnetic mines.
Okay.
So that's what those...
Do they explode?
No, they just keep you, stunned for a few seconds.
How are they mines then? That's dumb.
I don't know. They just, enemies' last wish is to kill you, so, Colossus has the most energy. You're going to be waiting a little bit before he dies.
Oh no!
You might as well just reset.
Lauracia. There we go. Pew pew pew. Game
Lauracia's actually
over.
Lauracia actually got to the final area of the level.
Very nice. Yeah,
but they need to keep going down.
Oh, we've got Nightcrawler on Meta Knight screen. And that is a death.
Yeah, like I said, Nightcrawler uses energy to go through walls.
Oh no.
So you have to make sure
you can die going through walls.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like for a casual playthrough, using Nightcrawler is probably a very bad idea because of that.
Well, I told them, I really did tell them, there is one character that is better than the rest. And I was kind of referencing Nightcrawler in that regard. But, it's like, the reason is that if you look at Meta Knight's screen, there are those walls that shut and sometimes will instantly kill you. So in order to avoid that, you need to use Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I do see people complaining about the HUD, and I mean, come on, you don't need to have your health displayed on the screen when you can hit start and check out how much life you have left, right?
I mean, I've done that just to make sure I have enough energy to get through the level. It's like, this really can get, like, very messy.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, also this audio is the least offensive thing about this game, but it's still offensive.
I'm so offended.
Especially the thing that's the most grating is Cyclops' laser.
Okay, so it turns out that the match that we had for the Uncanny X-Men actually happened in Ku5ogrande. Wandering Mind went up against Wag the Dog, and Wandering Mind ended up taking the victory then. That was a while ago. Holy cow.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's quite a bit of time ago.
But yeah, we have not seen this game show up again, as far as I'm aware. And because I commentate almost every single match, you know, I hope that I would notice.
Yeah, this is like one of those games you really never expect to see because of how, if it's, sometimes you ever wonder if something is too bad for Ku5ogrande.
Like,
and
yeah.
I'm just the monster to let people play this.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, we have had Bill and Ted for NES, and if you can allow Bill and Ted, you can allow Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, that is terrible. I can't imagine trying to even imagine how you track progress with that game.
I don't remember how we did. Probably for the... Wait, did we? Did we have this?
It is so cryptic. It is such a cryptic game.
Okay, I'm checking. Yes, we had it in Kuso 3. Specifically, it was... I think Corn... Oh, no, that was the DOS version. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, about to say, definitely would be Corndan for the DOS version.
Ah, there we go. Ku5ogrande, Meekin battled against PBR Gamer, and that was the endurance round, 2 hours of Bill and Ted. Which, honestly, I feel like if you have 2 hours, you can tell a little bit more about the progress. A single hour just isn't enough for Bill and Ted.
Right. Okay. Oh. Come on, go down, Mauricia. Go down. Oh, wait a sec. You're going the wrong way.
Well, video games are hard, NPC. How are you supposed to know where to go? It looks like you're supposed to go up, because you haven't been there.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. There.
That's my defense.
I don't
know. I just give out the game. I'm so sorry for people having to listen to Cyclops that screeching.
Yeah, everybody, I think that this is why this is in the Lend Me Your Ears round, because the music itself is kind of good. But
wait a sec, no, it's not.
I like the music. Like, honestly, this is music that would work really well for my playlist. I love it. It's a jam.
Well,
but the attack sound is not good. Okay, I've listened to a lot of video game music in my life, NPC. And this is definitely not even just average. This is above average music. This is something that a lot of good games failed to have music this good. I would say Battle for Olympus doesn't have music this good.
Oh, well, that is fighting words right there.
I literally listened to the full soundtrack just the other day to find things to put on the playlist, and while I found some stuff, this music is good. This is better than Battle for Olympus. Music-wise. It's just the screeching, that's what hurts.
I mean, I had another idea for, what to pick, but I figured this might be worse, so that's why I went with this instead. Well, it looks like Meta Knight's caught up to the same area as Laurasia, so now they have to investigate where they're supposed to go, and they just need to keep going south.
Apparently, my opinion is not popular. Oh no! People coming to watch us play Uncanny X-Men. Apparently we have unpopular opinions around here. Who would have guessed? I just don't know.
So, I see them collecting keys, but I have never used a key in my entire life in this game.
I feel like you can get some bonuses behind some of the locked doors. Yeah, they're like I've seen.
Well, it
them
says in the manual
used.
you need 2 keys, but that's actually not true. Well, the thing is that you have I'm saying that because I use Nightcrawler. You might actually need to have 2 keys in order to get to the end area.
Yeah. So I'm seeing that LJN published this. I'm trying to find who developed it. Because they're not credited, really, as far as I can see. Okay.
Really?
Trademark LJN. Marvel is copyright Marvel. Who would have guessed? Nintendo is Nintendo. Yeah, big surprise there. Okay. I'm looking. I'm scouring this manual to see if I can find any information, and it's possible that this game wasn't made.
This game wasn't
came
made
into being.
Somehow I doubt that. I'm sure somebody worked on this.
Oh, supposedly it was Quest who made Tactics Ogre? No, I don't know.
Well, it even has question marks on the Wikipedia page. It says possibly Bothek or Pixel, and I don't know what either of those mean.
They're probably companies, NPC.
Sure. Well, I guess looks like Laurasia used a key to get through the door, and they're up against a boss now.
Wait, how come the top of the Uncanny X-Men manual said...
They despawned the boss!
What?
Okay, that works in their favor.
That's a good way to kill the boss. Good.
Yeah, okay. That kind of... Well, they died, so that doesn't count then. But they did, you know, technically do something correct. The thing is that there are boss battles in this game. You don't actually have to fight the bosses. Because when you reach the boss, it does a countdown, and then you just exit the level, and you don't have to fight the bosses.
Okay, let me just say, I hate the media campaign that was part of this game, because LGN was like, let's go ahead and create a slogan, and they decided to call this line of video games the interactive video games. The new interactive family of games for Nintendo, the first group of games truly designed for the serious American player. Interactive titles not only feature the superior graphics and great sounds that are expected of today's games, but they also give you the hottest licenses and fast-paced, exciting action. Action that goes beyond sensational. Action that puts your skills in your mind to the ultimate test, okay? That's what interactive means. Why do you enter the game? No. It literally says nothing about entering video games. So dumb.
Yeah, I've never heard of that term interactive before.
Were
there any other interactive video games?
Well, yeah, the picture there, you know, shows that Karate Kid, the game Gotcha, whatever that is.
Gotcha is a gun game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. A street dancing game? What?
A what?
I'm trying to find... Okay, copy image address. Let's see if I can just pop this image out by itself. Okay, I don't know. The town country surf... The city...
You're looking through your collection?
No, I'm looking at screenshot of a poster that somebody put up. What is this? Country Surf?
Oh, TNC?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a game.
Yeah, so that was in the list. How about a baseball game? Yeah, Jaws. That's interactive. Jaws is interactive, yeah.
Oh, I feel so sorry for him. But
No,
now we got Meta Knight, who's getting up to the first boss soon. So we'll see if he can actually spawn the boss. But I can see that they're all looking for the invulnerability before they go through that door. Because they want to be 100% safe that they can go through there. Oh my goodness, Cyclops, shut up. Cyclops, shut up. We don't want to hear what you have to say.
He's a noisy boy. Let me tell you. Okay, I found another poster that shows Friday the 13th is listed there, Nightmare on Elm Street, Roger Rabbit, Jaws, Karate Kid, NFL game. Yeah, so apparently all the hot video games of the time were interactive. Hey, Meta Knight has 2 keys. That's, I don't know. I guess not needed, but hey, they think it's needed.
Well,
so
they stopped
cool.
in front of a door, and they need to... Hold on.
Okay, I'll hold on.
They need to probably leave and come back before they trigger it. What a game!
Okay, I'm not completely sure what I found. This definitely isn't interactive, but apparently there was a Rocky Horror DOS game. So I'm gonna have to look into that. Where's my notepad? Where's my notes? Gotta take notes. Okay. Here we go. Rocky Horror. No, we had the Commodore 64 version. This is DOS.
So I am guessing that the key that is in the upper area is the one that they need in order to go through that door. I'm going to check GameFAQs real quick, because I seriously thought that, you know, all keys were created equal.
Yeah, Lauracia is definitely not playing 2-player. Oh my gosh.
Who really wants to play this game 2-player?
Honestly,
it's like playing...
I think that this game is kind of fun to play. It's very janky, but once you forgive it for being the worst looking X-Men game in existence, it's almost kind of fun. But you have to forgive it.
I don't know, this game needs a lot more than forgiveness. But like I said, there is a reason why you want to pick Nightcrawler over everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely good because of the ability to go through walls. I'm not sure if that's necessarily helpful or a lot. I think it might be a liability just because of how much damage you take going through walls, and considering that you can't see how much health you have on the screen, and that Nightcrawler doesn't have much health to begin with. Like, I do not think it's worth it for this
Yeah,
playthrough.
it is a specific key if Lauracia's having the same issue.
Well,
so we have learned something new every day. Lauracia had the key originally to go through that door.
this is bad. I mean, we knew it was bad, but this is so bad.
we haven't even gotten out of stage 1 yet.
Look, simply put, they're like no credits for who made the game. They're just like urban legends about who made it. It's just amazing. I think everybody except for, well, LJN probably knew that it wasn't a great game, but I think everybody just wanted to distance themselves from this. They're like, nope, I'm done. Nope, we're not, no.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
I think they started it. Like, look at this. This is like that dumpster didn't light itself.
Maybe it was the epic dumpster bear.
Maybe. Maybe. With that said, interactive, shut up. Not interactive. That's not even a real word. You just came up with it. You pulled it out of somewhere. People can infer where they pulled it out of. Yeah. And then just slapped it on there and said, interactive. Do you think kids even care about words like that? Interactive. Wow. That means that it's entertainment and interactive. Wow. No, kids hate that, okay? Especially today, any sort of CEO jargon that you slap on top of your games, it's dumb and nobody cares.
They still haven't gotten the right key.
No! Yeah, this is a bad game.
Yeah.
I don't know if people watching this could recognize that, but this is a bad game.
Oh, dear Lord. What did I do? What did I do?
The Uncanny X-Men, a game we haven't had in, like, over 3 years. Yeah, about 3.5 years.
They're probably thinking, wow, if this is the easiest level, what's the harder levels?
I don't know. Like, I do think that they're going to beat 2 or 3 levels. Is this going to be another redraw? No, they just have to get the right key.
No, they have to get the right key.
In the lead.
It's like, you think that it's, jank, but it's just that they haven't gone to get the key yet.
Well,
the
it's
right
both.
Key.
Because, like, sometimes when you go to certain places, things happen that aren't supposed to happen. Like, we had a boss insta-die because it got despawned. The game has problems, but they're not unsolvable problems,
Okay, now there's the key.
Yeah! Is the key a random drop or a set drop? You're the speedrunner.
Well, you don't go for keys. You use Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler doesn't need keys. Nightcrawler never needed a key. He just walked wherever he wanted to.
He probably used keys a few times. Can't crawl all day. Some days you have to walk. Yeah, some days you don't even walk. Just sit there. Cadus is saying that the manual says the doors are mutant power-proof. Well, my guess is that the walls next to the doors aren't.
I'm just slightly amused by this. The next level actually is slightly easier because it's all linear. It is actually a linear level.
No, okay, let me go ahead and let everybody know. No, what you have to do is you have to crawl before you walk, and then you have to walk before you night crawl, and you have to night crawl before you night walk. Yeah. So there you go. That's the order of events, and then after that, I think that's the top tier of movement, night walking.
Wait a sec.
What?
The timer didn't even start for them.
What timer? Oh, the countdown?
Yeah, I don't see a countdown. They were in the air.
Die.
Oh no, they didn't go all the way down. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. No,
you have to get the disc, huh?
Yeah, well, the thing is that you have to go all the way down in order to spawn the boss.
I have a feeling this game is bad.
Well, I'm going to double check with, let me see. I'm going to check Twitch to see if that's what Larisha did. Because, yeah, I am not, this is not another redraw. I swear it's not.
No, like, I feel like while this game has problems, it definitely is still playable and trackable with the stage order. It's not going to be another redraw NPC unless, like, for some reason, absolutely nothing makes sense.
Yeah, we've been able to, make stuff make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Oh my gosh, the companion for Lauratia is just not participating at all. Or is it Nightcrawler who's not participating? I can't tell anymore. Which character is the main character here?
Wait, okay, so the gray is Storm, and the red and blue is Nightcrawler.
Yeah, but which one did Lauratia pick? I don't know.
The one that isn't spazzing out so much is the one that Lauratia picked.
Yeah, but okay, I guess Storm. The thing is, Storm was freaking out for a long time at the very beginning. They were both spazzing, so I couldn't tell. They looked the same to me.
So I just took a look, and Lauratia did go all the way down.
This game has bugs. That's what I'm gonna say.
I am scared. I am scared, Bersentia. Hold me.
No. You're heavy.
You didn't have to bring that up.
That was like the rudest thing I could have possibly said at that time. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lauratia gonna go back to the title screen. Big deal. Both of the players are still on the first level, and that's not too big of a surprise.
I mean, Meta Knight hasn't even figured out about both the keys they needs to get, so Lauratia is still in the lead.
I mean, technically, you don't really need to get them. If you're Mr. NPC Lives, the cheater.
I'm not a cheater.
Cheating your way through video games by going through walls.
Nightcrawler goes through walls. That's the way you're supposed to do it. I'm sorry if you don't feel the same as I do.
Well, I guess that is a built-in aspect of the game. Yeah, that's worth saying. By the way, I found a review for this game, the Uncanny X-Men. They called it Excrement.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and they have their whole life story in here. One day, back in my early childhood, I was playing in one of my friend's house when suddenly I saw the X-Men cartridge in the floor. It was in the floor. I've never been an American comic fan. I'm into manga. But I used to enjoy the X-Men animated TV series a lot, so I asked my friend if he could lend me the game for a while. Well, not only he lent me the game, he even said I could keep it forever. I was surprised. At the age of 10, children never give their toys, and even less their video games, that easily. But when I arrived home and started playing, I immediately understood the reason. This game is based on in the comics more than the TV series because the characters have the old comic look, which I found horrible, by the way. Anyway, apparently the old comic look is bad. Wow, that's very opinionated. Anyway, that's just to say something because in the game, they don't have a look. They're just a horrible bunch of pixels. Sometimes it's really hard to see which character you have selected because they all have the same shape and the only thing different are the colors. And depending on the scenario, sometimes I even had trouble trying to figure out if that quote-unquote thing over there was my character or just a boulder or something on the screen. Amazing! And I don't even want to talk about the music because I don't want to get banned. Game FAQs would never post my review if I decide to talk about it. Okay, so there's another person on your side saying that the music is bad.
Like I said, it's the one thing that's hard, you don't notice as much.
Turns out, if you talk bad about music on Game FAQs, they ban you. Okay, you're gone. You're out of there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Our mutants can be divided into two groups, those who can shoot and those who can't. Aside from that, there is no difference between them. All of them punch and shoot in the same way. I've noticed that Nightcrawler, for example, is faster than the others, so they're identical, except that Nightcrawler is faster. But with so many enemies on the screen, the game is as slow as a snail with arthritis, because the SNES can't take so many images on the screen at the same time. So it is the same. What I mean is that some... because the game's slow, the characters are all the same. Okay. Yeah, and snails don't have bones. They can't get arthritis. Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard. Okay. What I mean is that some of them have that kind of special powers, but you're not going to be playing for such a long time to see what they have to offer. Believe me. We always have to play with a friend. If we don't have another human being to play with, then the CPU will take care of the other one. And I have to say that I have never, ever seen such a bad AI. Never. Okay, maybe it's unfair to say such a thing because X-Men does not have an AI at all. It's very funny. Once you start playing, the characters controlled by the CPU will start to act like if it had ants into the pants. Just to get stuck with something on the screen in the next 10 seconds. That is, sooner or later, the enemies are going to kill her. And you will be able to keep, quote-unquote, playing as the two characters have to advance together. It is impossible to continue until the CPU dies, so you will have to wait. And that way, you will be free to experience the pain alone. So
the pain alone.
Yeah. Ants into the pants. By the way, I do have to say that yes, this is not a native English speaker. So yeah, there are going to be errors, but I find the phrase "ants into the pants" beautiful. Okay, I've never heard a phrase like that I wanted to incorporate into English as much as I do right now. Oh, okay. So this game plays more or less like a shooter. You have to move forwards, killing uncountable hordes of pixels that are supposed to be enemies, and that never ceases to appear. Up to this point, maybe you are wondering about what kind of plot or whatsoever does this disgrace have. What?
There you go. Now Nighty's going up against the boss that didn't exist.
Yes, kill the boss that spawned. Look like Quickman. Good, kill Quickman. Good. Okay. Boomerang is dead. Boomerang/Quickman has died, so that is good. We may see Meta Knight get through this stage, but unfortunately the countdown, is there for a while, and you have to get... Is it back to the beginning of the stage in order to...
Yeah, it's back at the beginning of the stage.
Yeah, the thing with Meta Knight, though, is that life may be a little bit low, so you do want to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, Storm doesn't have that much health, and that's why he was hoping for the invulnerability to come around.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I've got ants into my pants just watching this game. Like, woo, it's getting heated up. Oh my gosh. How is this game the perfect video game? I don't know. Oh, another success! Always seek the advice of the leader of the X-Men. Just FYI.
So now we're on Search and Destroy.
Oh no, apparently Abel from Cain and Abel appear in the text. That's probably going to be a scary enemy, let me tell you. Okay, Lauracia luckily got the computer killed off. I mean, not really luckily, it's going to happen. And it's going to happen quickly. I mean, technically, you could do 2-player, 1 controller with this, or... No, 1-player, 2 controllers.
I was about to say, what videos have you been watching, Bracentia?
I mean, frankly, if you mapped input to both the first and the second player, that could be doable.
So the one thing about this level is that it's hard to figure out where the door you're supposed to enter is, because they look like every other tile in this level.
Oh, yeah. I found another review. It's called, "I'm Glad My Cartridge Doesn't Work Anymore." Okay, there's this other one, the #1 preferred NES game of masochists everywhere. There's a review called, "You might play this game for 10 minutes, then you realize that you will never get those 10 minutes back." I can confirm it can be used as a joke, but it's not good for anything besides that. Yeah, it's good. Good. I really love game FAQs reviews because they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people that have a huge opinion about their childhood games.
I don't know. Is there anybody here who played this as a kid and who enjoyed it?
I played this for 5 minutes when I was a kid and probably didn't play it ever again.
Like, I didn't really understand that there were games that could be bad, but I feel like if I stumbled across this game, it would have opened my eyes. Smart Ball? Okay, you can't guess what you would think is. I mean, I guess you can, but you don't count Smart Ball. Yeah.
Anyway, he speed runs Magical Rocket, so you can't trust his opinion.
Oh, trust me, I know. Rocket is the definition of, I don't know, of trash? No, you would put this as the definition of trash. Rocket is bad.
Yeah. Poor Lauratia's just trying to attack the mechanical apes.
Colossus doesn't really appear to be getting hurt, but I'm not sure.
Well, Colossus has the most health out of anybody, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, he's the Colossus, you know? So what do you think are better, the melee guys or the ranged X-Men?
I mean, the ranged X-Men have range, so they're obviously better.
Except for Nightwalker, obviously.
You keep throwing shade at Nightcrawler.
He's a glass cannon, except not even a cannon. He's a glass dude who can walk through walls. And then dies because he was in the wall for too long.
Well, that's why you get out of the wall.
Oh, about this game, I'm looking at another review. They said that the sound effects, here's their description. They gave it a 1 out of 10. Okay. Have a friend punch you in the temple while screaming in your ear. Now you know what the sound effects are like in this game. Painfully annoying. They sound nothing like what they're supposed to sound like, instead providing yet another reason to despise this game. The sound produced by Cyclops' optic beam is the best sound effect in the game, and even that sounds more like nickels rattling inside a jar than like laser beams. Really? I thought it sounded like death. Like tinnitus. It's a little bit closer to that.
I would know about that.
Yeah. Okay, music. They said worse than the sound effects, if that's possible. Now that is a strong statement, because this music is a jam. I could honestly listen to this probably all day. What happened to Lauratia?
Oh, they were getting destroyed by random enemies.
Yeah, that invincibility helped. Honestly, if you can get through levels reliably rather than quickly, that is more important, especially with Ku5ogrande matches, you know? Just figure out a way to consistently do parts. Hey, it's boss time! Yeah! We might see both players onto the second level in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Time for the escape! Come on, Samus, you can do it!
Samus!
Yeah, this is the new Metroid, right? Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4.
With Optimus Prime and Cyclops as the stars. And this guy. I don't remember what his name is.
There we go!
Yay,
another success!
If you are not able to make it to the final mission! There we go! Oh my gosh, I'm sure that has to feel frustrating.
Did Meta Knight do what I think he did?
Meta Knight just typed question marks into Discord.
Well, that was a little while ago, so...
Oh yeah.
I'm checking something real quick. Because I thought that he actually entered the boss area. Because I've been so focused on Lauracia.
Like, why are there springs trying to murder the X-Men? No, springs! Gosh, I wish I never saw another spring in my life. Oh my gosh, do you have spring fever, NPC?
Okay,
darn it. Oh,
no, Meta Knight went to the boss area, but the boss did not spawn, or the timer didn't start either.
Well, I don't know.
Well, this is
programming's hard. Yeah, and they were supposed to go to stage 3. This is stage 3 for them. If Meta Knight's timer didn't start and the boss didn't spawn, did Meta Knight have all of the items?
Well, you don't need all the items. You just, go to the boss. And I just lost my screen when I had all the people playing.
Well, you better pull it back up because we've only got 17 minutes left. And apparently he did have 2 keys. I don't know, this game is a little less than consistent. But, figuring out how to get around the inconsistencies with programming can be part of the Ku5ogrande experience. There are people who beat this.
I'm one of those.
Their names have been redacted.
You don't accept my name as being a person that's beaten this?
Just says redacted right here. Yeah.
Am I gonna have to dig up the file now?
You're going to X-Men Witness Protection Program, okay?
Again?
Unfortunately, you're not... Yeah, again. Yeah. Come on, IRS, take him away.
Save me, somebody!
Nah. Nope. Okay, I think that my biggest enemy, if I were an X-Men, my biggest enemy would be bed springs and spiders. So this is pretty much right. Actually, that's like the biggest enemies in my life. Oh, when I was a kid, I had such a bad mattress, literally springs poking out of it into my back. Yeah, I can't remember. I had to, sleep in very specific positions in order for it to not, to not hurt. Hard to sleep when you have a spring poking into your back.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I've got a great mattress now, okay? It's fantastic. I don't even know if it has any springs. It probably does. But it is the most comfortable mattress I've ever had in my life. Absolutely worth it, okay? Also, another note, that some kids just learn not to complain about things that they should complain about. And that was me. I was just like, I guess I have to deal with this. This is my life now. Yeah. So, if you are a child, learn to complain about the right things. There we go. If you're an adult, also learn to complain about the right things.
Okay, so the thing is that I think they're okay. Stop trying to use your fancy superpower. There we go.
There's
now,
the boss. Well,
boss.
Okay. At least it's on now. The thing, it might be related to sprite limits, or maybe if there are enemies that got spawned in the area that you didn't manage to kill, that could limit or make it so that the boss can't spawn. I'm not sure. But yeah, right now Meta Knight is definitely in the lead due to getting the boss to spawn.
It's so sad too, because you don't actually have to fight the bosses.
You can just run away.
Yeah, you can just run away and beat the level and you get the disc.
What a game.
So if they actually did that, I would count it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because that's why this is such a game.
Yeah, I'd say that, honestly, this game almost gets to the point where you do more metagaming than gaming. It's just figuring out how can I get through this even if I'm not actually playing the game? Because playing the game, you're going to die. You just have to meta your way through it and figure out how to cheese things. So yeah, spawning the boss and running away, perfectly valid strat for this game.
I was about to say, oh, Colossus doesn't have...
That's a lot of damage for Meta Knight. Gonna be a death in just a second. Yeah, Laurasia has been doing a lot better job at conserving or regaining health. Meta Knight doing a lot of rushing, but the rushing may end up putting him fairly far back. Laurasia still hasn't spawned the boss yet, though, so we don't know completely how Laurasia is going to do. If the boss does get spawned, though, and Laurasia either... I don't know, are you considering killing the boss a little bit of progress? Like, if you spawn the boss and kill it and don't escape, is that more progress?
No, I really don't, because, you know, you can just walk away. Okay. You can just walk away. The boss spawned, that's... They don't know that that's something you can do, so that's,
whoever,
you know, on
walks the farthest away from the boss is the victor. This
Whoever
is so
walks
dumb,
closest.
NPC. This is so dumb.
Hey, I didn't make the game.
You chose it, though.
I know I chose it because somebody made the game.
We don't even know who made the game.
I know, because nobody wants to take credit for it.
Nobody took credit for this game. It's like there's always that like mysterious art project hanging you up in a school that somebody's name had been on, but they ripped the name off, so you never know whose it is. It's just sitting there, no name attached, and you're like, this is weird art, and I'm not really a fan. And yeah, this is weird. Meta Knight, unfortunately, getting a full game over and going back to the beginning, going to be playing a little bit as, it looks like Storm, and having Nightcrawler as a friend to get killed ASAP. Not a bad idea.
No, I mean, not at all.
If you want to get a player killed off, Nightcrawler is a good way to go. Just bleh.
Actually, Storm has the least amount of health, I think. If it's not Nightcrawler, it's definitely Storm.
Well, Nightcrawler's already dead.
That leaves Storm to do all the dirty work.
So, no, they have... Just so everybody knows here, what was I gonna say? No, Laurasia is currently on the 2nd level, or technically it's the 3rd level, but the order that we're giving is 1, 3, 4, 2. Meta Knight did make it to the 2nd level as well, and got the boss to spawn, which is definitely a mark of progress. So Laurasia has a little bit of work to do to get caught up. It still is very possible. This game is not super long.
No, the speedrun is like less than 6 minutes.
But fighting spiders may not be the best use of your time. I know that you're trying to get the invincibility. Oh my gosh, but there we go, invincibility, right through the gate, nothing to worry about. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to be walking through walls, you need to have that invincibility. Yeah, and
see, what you can do is offer to speedrun this game and let people choose which character. See, if you do that, I fully endorse it, NPC.
I'll pass on that.
Meta Knight just getting a quick restart. The thing is, we only have 10 minutes left, so Meta Knight, I think, needs to just get a single push through in order to have a chance at getting back to where he was. Laurasia, meanwhile, is actually getting fairly close to the boss again. So again,
but does Laurasia have the keys?
I don't know.
Let's start, Laurasia.
We'll find out, right? Supposedly. Okay,
well, if they're going this route, then I assume they do.
Okay, Laurasia, pass some of the snakes. And they
do not have the key.
That, or you just need to kill some of the snakes. Yeah, where could the key be? Where's the key?
Well, it's like always, if you ever go to a dead end in this game, you're thinking, oh, it's a dead end, but no, it's a place that has a key.
Yeah, you just need to kill everything there.
And as we learned, Lauratia does not have the key.
Yeah. Ow! A bullet from a distance. I'm glad that pickups are actually fairly generous in this game, because if not, this would not be a playable game.
Yeah, so the one thing as I set the levels, level 2, the reason I put the second level of this game as the last level is because everything does double damage to you in that level. So you die fairly quickly in that level, and I knew nobody would be getting anywhere close to progressing in that.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, Lauratia just needs to try and get the key, and Meta Knight just needs to get back to this area.
The graphics are so beautiful, you know, what a... looks like somebody vomited.
That would be a project. Can you make this game look beautiful? Because right now it just looks like it's Stargazers,
like,
or Hoshiwo Pyramito.
Yeah, I actually feel like that would be doable. Yeah, don't collect the magnets. They're magnet mines, I guess. I'm not sure how they're mines, but yeah, they're bad. There we go.
Yeah, don't be attracted to them.
Yeah. If you're attracted to magnets, what's wrong with you? I don't know. Yeah, like, a few of the areas in this game look slightly decent, like where Lauratia is right now. Meta Knight's location, like, I feel like a little bit of work could make that look fairly decent. The vomit room, though, that's a challenge, okay? What you do is you just get rid of everything.
Oh, no!
What happened to Lauratia? Another magnet bomb, but 2 keys. Oh my gosh. Gotta get some health. There we go.
Lauratia got lucky.
Health pickup right there. Does the health fully restore your HP? Oh,
yes, it
and
does.
for this dude, that's actually a huge difference. We may see a lead change in a little bit, everybody. With the invincibility going through here, the boss should hopefully spawn. Or not. Oh, the door opened. Okay.
No, but they were trying to go back for the invulnerability and...
Got the magnet bomb. Oh, the magnet bomb. It's so bad. Okay, there we go. Invincibility. No magnet bomb. Don't do it. Oh, jeez. There you go.
Okay.
There's the boss.
So...
Also trying to fight the boss. I think Lauratia may be able to get a kill here, though. Yeah, there we go. Got the data disc.
Lauratia's in the lead.
So wait, you do have to get that disc?
No, you don't have to, but they beat the boss and got the disc. Ergo, they're in the lead.
Yeah. Lauratia, about 5 minutes towards the end of the match. Lauratia's stuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there you go. Run, Lauratia.
Oh, you've got to get a guy to walk through the wall.
Yeah, you have to go up and then go down.
That's kind of a clever mechanic.
At least they gave the ability to, you know, be able to do that, or else you get stuck in this level. But this level is so long, they need to rush, or he needs to rush.
Well, I mean, you say that, but how are you supposed to know? Like, you also need to not die. That's very important when it comes to video games, right? There we go. Down, down, down. Pinball wizards. Okay, there we go. Next room.
Down.
Down.
Go down.
Down. Not left.
Down.
I mean, not really anything you can do about that because everything's just trying to destroy you right now.
I was about to say, don't go after enemies. Just get the heck out of. Okay, that's actually
the full
useful.
Health refill. Yeah, that's what Lauratia was going for.
And now that we see the blue, they're almost out.
Oh,
Oh, almost. Oh, that's so lucky.
There we go. That's what you love to see. See, because drops happen all the time, it's actually worth grinding for them a little bit. And there we go. You managed to break through Juggernaut's screen of defenders by pushing constantly towards your objective. You have beaten the enemy once again. Time to select a new challenge and test your fighting ability. Why are some of these in red?
So now they're going to battle through. So, yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say now that Lauracia has got this, because it would require doing all the speed strats.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Meta Knight has any type of chance right now, which, honestly, good for Lauracia. You know, I was a little bit worried about him. He was behind pretty much the entire match, and then right in the last 5 minutes managed to get into the lead.
Yeah, this has been going back and forth, so it's been a good watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
Like, surprisingly, it's been a very close match. I mean, to be fair, the first 40 minutes or so, everybody was just trying to figure out how to play the game.
That's the bad part. It's like you shouldn't have to spend the first 40 minutes to try and learn how to play a video game.
But once
this is
you
not an
finally
endurance
learn, it's
match.
actually kind of cool. Like, it's got decent-ish ideas. I think that the gameplay itself is kind of fun if you don't think about X-Men.
You don't think about X-Men.
Yeah. If you think about, maybe you could call it the Punchy Shooty Squad, because some of them punch and some of them shoot. Okay, the Punchy Shooty Squad.
Punchy Shooty Squad!
See? There we go. And suddenly this game is actually kind of fun. I mean, yeah, you have to clean up the graphics.
We have a lot to clean up.
Oh, geez, yeah. Somebody bring a mop.
Yeah, because we have spaghetti that's got spilled on Lauracia's screen.
Spaghetti or brains? You decide. Oh, Lauracia's getting pinballed. Oh, that was a health up. But unfortunately also a magnet.
Holy moly, no!
Oh my gosh, I love it. Game over! Game over, that's it!
That's one way to end the level.
Oh! This is great. What a game. I think, you know, anything to show what this game is all about, that was a good example right there.
Yeah, you just can get comboed so badly. There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, we've got 20 seconds left. You know what?
Yeah, and we get to hear Cyclops.
So whatever, I'm turning the audio off. I don't know. I don't want to hear Cyclops anymore. I'm done with him. Okay? Done with Cyclops. Because guess what, everybody? One time. Oh, that was not super close, but whatever. Oh my gosh. This game is a train wreck and a half.
Lauracia's screen, Cyclops is going nuts.
Yeah. So what do you think about how the players did?
Oh, I thought they would get by a little faster, but I am quite proud of both of them. They did exceptionally well with this game because it is not fair in the slightest.
Hello there, Lauracia. Welcome.
Hello.
So let's go ahead and say you managed to make it to the third stage. Meta Knight got to the second stage in the specific list that you received and managed to spawn the boss, but did not finish the stage, unfortunately. But yeah, if you had not made that final good push towards the end, we'd have a different story. You would be the one who would have to work, or who would be out. Yeah. But you're here with us. When you're here, you're family, I guess.
Yeah, I'll bring you breadsticks.
Yeah, we're like Applebee's.
No, it's Olive Garden.
I don't want to go to Olive Garden. Okay. Well,
Fine, we're going to Applebee's.
Okay,
Larisha, you can join us.
Larisha, go ahead and talk me through a little bit of this game. What are your thoughts about it?
I was really not expecting Colossus to basically be invincible. Like, that is his power, but I just didn't expect it to be, oh yeah, he gets stun locked for, 10 seconds and the enemy still can't kill you.
Yeah, like, except for the final stun lock that you had. That was beautiful.
That was like 20 seconds of nothing, and I couldn't get any healing items because I was getting stun locked.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, Nighty went a lot for some of the more glass cannon style characters like Storm, which I think is a valid strat, but unfortunately the glass cannons, you have to opt. You are going to get hit. Will you be able to survive long enough if you do get stunned to actually survive? And the Colossus was absolutely the way to do that. But yeah, Nighty actually almost beat the second stage using Storm, so it worked.
That seems really impressive because I could not do anything with Storm.
So can I share two things to Larisha?
Sure.
So number one is the speed run to this game. You use Nightcrawler because you don't have to pick up the keys.
I could see that.
But he has so little health that it's really hard to do. The second thing is you don't have to kill the bosses. When the timer starts, you can just leave the level and you've collected the disc.
I tried that one time and oh no, I died on the way out.
Oh, it's
because I know that I didn't notice the boss one of the times, and the timer had started and I was leaving, and I was like, but I thought I had gotten all the way out, but I was like, no, there clearly has to be something else. And so I think I turned around and then died somewhere.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh. We've had this game once before in Ku5ogrande, I think back in Ku5ogrande, the second one, and it's just as miserable and terrible as I remember. But I still think that there are some valuable things that can be taken from this game. Like, I don't know, the idea of having characters going through this top-down type of punch-em-up, shoot-em-up game could work. Because there was quite a bit of diversity for a relatively simple game. The execution is so bad.
With the jumping enemies, the major thing that really came to mind was just, Crystalis has a lot of the same type of enemies and is a good game.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that's by the makers of Athena, of all things. But yeah, that is a good game. I still need to actually beat it someday. The thing is, it doesn't immediately wall you with extremely difficult enemies. There's a build-up. It gives you time. Whereas this, it's just like, hey, here are 50 enemies. Enjoy accidentally picking up a drop that stuns you and, dying.
What was your thought on being forced to play two-player?
It seemed like it could have had some value if the second character could do anything.
Yeah, that's basically the thing.
Like, if they were invincible and just occasionally shot, that would be useful. Not necessarily good, but, it'd be useful to have somebody that was there if your first character died.
Yeah.
But the implementation as it was just... It clearly was designed for two-player, but the drops don't really seem to work for two-player.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So, because this was around about having bad audio, I have to ask, what were your thoughts about the audio?
The effects were much worse than the music. Not that I could ever hear the music because of the effects.
See, I actually think that some of the music is worthwhile. I think it's good. But everybody else was like, no, you're just broken. No, you need to have your ears checked. And yeah, I do have hearing loss, but it's not that bad. I can still hear the music.
And then Cyclops happened.
Well, okay, yeah, his audio is the worst. Well, I think that is about all that we have for today. Nighty didn't join us for voice. That's completely fine. Thank you so much for joining. Hit me up for any of the prizes that you want. And if you want to leave any last words for your tombstone, feel free to do that in chat or in the Discord. That is fine. We love to have a little bit of a final message for the people going out. So, Horatio, you're moving on to round 4. Congratulations. Let's go find somebody to raid and call good. You know what? Empty Eye is often over here in chat, and he's actually streaming. It's been a while since I've watched an Empty Eye stream. He's playing Wizardry 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Do we have a good raid message?
Interactive video games.
Interactive video games. Maybe.
With many, what else have we done?
Able. Now let's go ahead. I'm gonna throw some PogChamps in there as well. So go get excited about Empty Eye's interactive video game that he is playing. Wizardry: The Return of Verdna. Yeah, the 4th scenario. See you all later this week, Tuesday night. Don't make us bored. Feel free to submit some games if you would like to participate. You don't necessarily have to go Tuesday, but every Tuesday we have the show, so it would be greatly appreciated. Take care and have a good afternoon. Bye, Larisha.
Bye.
Bye, NPC.
Bye.
Bye.